Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful Easter, calm and peaceful. Perhaps had time to be with family. So I thought we're going to do some healing today, since this is a healing series, instead of traveling somewhere. And I think would be appropriate for us to look at the solar plexus. So let's set our energy, and perhaps by then a few more people might be on. And we'll begin. How's that? Whether they are or not. So, we're going to ask for Mother and Father to come and sit within our hearts. I'm going to take a breath there. And we're going to ask for the angels to come and the Ascended Masters. And we'll offer to all those from the universe who are walking their path of light are welcome to join us. And now we'll go to speak our mantra. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. Take a breath. Yes. So we're going to look at today, and as I welcome Chase and Carol, and see what's really going on in the solar plexus that you have and what that may mean. And we're going to use some subconscious work to release some of the things that you might be ready to let go. So I want everybody to allow themselves to become rooted, as we're going to welcome the energy from above, from the great central sun, to take us down, down, down into the root, into the consciousness of Mother. And we're going to choose to climb down the banyan tree and be on the beach of the earth, Mother. And just breathe there for a moment and let your energy feel like it's really there. It's really present in the moment. And what you're going to feel is all your energies opening up and coming down around you. Excellent. All right, good. So now we're going to take a minute and look at our third chakra. The numbers come, the first chakra is the root, second chakra is the sacral, the third chakra is your mental field. Has a lot to do with what you think, and part of what you learn as you look at it is where are you thinking those thoughts from? Are you thinking them from your personality, or are you thinking them from your evolved self? This is a place where you could find struggle. Two people struggling, pulling on the rope. This way, no, this is right, no, this is wrong. That type of a thing. But it is also where one day you'll own that you are a child of God. So all those thoughts, if that's an issue for you, are going to be there talking in your heart and in your mind about maybe how you aren't, or maybe about how you are. So there could be resistance here. It can be very chattery. A lot of times the mental field, because this chakra will reach out around you into a mental field 360 degrees around you. And for me, I always describe it as LA traffic. Cars beeping, not knowing where they're going, but too many thoughts for people who haven't been able to find peace within themselves yet and to quiet the mind. So this chakra is where you can begin to determine whether or not you've been able to do that or not. Good morning, Anik. Thanks for coming. So the subconscious work lets us know that there is, before just the mind of who we are and the evolved part, which is of the higher chakras, there is a personality, which is the 4 lower chakras. And if you are in reaction and determining how to perceive things from how they seem to be from an earth level, then you are more likely in the personality within this chakra. If you come to a place where you have observation with choice, then you may have become higher in your consciousness. So let's take a minute and begin to see. I'm going to see what's the first thing here we need to clear. Oh, it's an interesting word. It's alone. Didn't really anticipate that, but who am I? Third chakra. I am a child of God, which must not be realized, since the word I heard is I am alone. So let's see what else we can find out. I'm also afraid. Now, you and I know there's never anything to fear, but it does give a diagnostic ability to discover those things which we choose to say we believe that perhaps on some deep level we're not, which is fine. But that's why there's healing, to discover that and why. So let's hold the energy there for a little bit longer and see what else comes up. So the next thing I hear is, I'm tired of riding a merry-go-round. Now, what does that mean? That somewhere in the life, it's just same old, same old, same old. Not being able to make a change, not being able to lift the spirits or change what you see presented to you every day. So whomever this is that's demonstrating themselves could use our help. So it's time for us to participate. And as we do, more will reveal itself. So the first thing I would like to do is let's let go of the alone. And you might say to me, but that doesn't seem like anything we could just do and it would be gone. It'll be gone in this moment for whatever the pattern is that we're doing. It may still come up a few weeks, few months down the road, but for right now, it's going to begin to open the door so we can perceive the fear, all right? So I want you to imagine black scars in that solar plexus. Now let's just start pulling them out of any and all the ways throughout the experience of this person's little life. And you can do the same thing because we are doing it with the intention that it works for everybody. That right now in this moment you feel it and let it move. And we're going to keep pulling out the black fabric, scars, whatever you want to call it, until there aren't any more. And it can take as long as you need it to. So just let that move, one after another. And as we're doing this, I can hear the crying, feel the crying, and the desperation. So these scars that we're clearing hold all those things. So we know this chakra is yellow, but isn't really resonating yellow. Today it's kind of got whirlwinds of darkness and brown. And the closer we get to being done, it's going to be the closer that illumination will come. So good. I still see scars coming out for someone. May not be you, so just be patient. But a lot of struggles. And, as always, there's the, well, why would I have so many struggles? And it's truly all about your thought process, how you think of things, how you choose to have them in your mind. You can easily know that everything's fine. No matter how it looks today, it'll become okay. Or you can go down a rabbit hole like most people do, and how horrible things are, and you're never going to get out. It's a choice. So any type of healing is going to offer you a different choice in how to react and how to choose to hold your energy. Okay? Good. Now the scars are getting smaller. And we're up to a large door. And now the fear is going to come up. I have no idea what the fear might be for you. But this fear is about stepping forward. And there are so many possibilities in it. It can be a fear of afraid of what's coming, what's on the other side, afraid you might not know what to do with it, or afraid it'll be more powerful than you can handle. There's just so many things. But I want you to let that door that's so big and it looks like it's so difficult to open, to let it become a door like in your bedroom. Turn the knob and let's just open the door. Nothing will harm you. Nothing will ever harm you. Good. And what I see come through that door that we finally were able to touch and to open is a lot of light. A lot of light that you've been keeping from yourself in whatever reason. So now I hear one of our next things is, I'm afraid to be wrong. I fight instead. So that can mean a lot of things. You could just simply fight within yourself. Or maybe you fight with those who are close to you that are part of the experience. And sometimes you don't even realize it until you really stop and hear what's going on. So this is where awakening to a voice or an understanding of what's being said comes forward. You see? Yeah, so how are we going to let this pool of energy here go? And so let's imagine it's all in a big tub. This place we've opened to here is behind this door of fear. And angels are coming to support you, and we're going to pull the plug on the bottom and let all the black, murky thoughts go out. what's going to happen to you? You're just going to sink to the bottom. And then we're going to rinse you off, and the angels are going to reach down with a helping hand and lift you out. Nothing to be afraid of. But what is necessary is we are able to get some of this gunk off this and out of this chakra. So good morning, angel wings. Oh, a recent fall. Okay. Well, we're working on our third chakra now. Just join in, and I'll help you with that before I leave. All right. So the angels are reaching down. They'll extend their arm long if you're far down there, but they'll pull you up out of this sphere. You know, the truth is, as we're moving into higher consciousness, there's not a wrong or a right. It's about being in the moment. It's about looking around and where is the moment where it's in peace. And there is positive movement there. Not that it's the right movement, not that it's the wrong movement, but it's the one we want to begin to be drawn to. The one that feels like it's peaceful, you see. So I can see a path, instead of going through the door, off to the right that looks like a nice, luscious trees, perhaps even apples on the trees inviting me there. So I go into my heart and it feels good. So let's walk a little bit down that path. Very good. And you see, what we've done is we've given ourselves choice. We've now stepped off the merry-go-round. We're not choosing to go the same old way to get the same old response and to be annoyed with ourselves or with whomever it is. So let's see what's going to lie down this path. Well, some of the trees are getting taller, and I can begin to see some fairies giggling about, doing their thing. Seems to be a path of happiness. And I don't see anything constricting, which is another thing to understand. That has stopped separation, the need to have it be a certain way and think it's going to always be uncomfortable, but you're going to do it anyway. Well, you don't have to. That's not how it is. You can make choices. And this whole process today is helping you learn to make a different choice. You know, here, you angel wings, you have a choice. Are you going to, oh, I fell, it's going to be terrible. Or are you going to allow the light to come in and support you? And it doesn't have to be a long thing. Both are an option, always. It's about how you choose to place yourself into a situation. All right. So let's see how our little person's doing down this path. And I can see she's all excited about picking up wood to make a fire. She's beginning to be able to see things positive in her life. She is not without anything. She can fill her life with everything she needs. And she can find healthy mushrooms and greens along the way to eat. So she has managed to make survival easy for herself. So if we take this awareness into our third chakra, I want you to see if you can notice that it's moving clockwise on the body, left, down, and up on the right. Much simpler, much easier, very, very much in the flow. So when things that are challenging that need a decision, there will be no need for this part of you to have those resistances because you've learned there is always a choice and there is always a path that will be easy and will be a shift in releasing the old energy. And that's what healing is all about. Being able to release the old restrictive part and allow some of the newness of joy and happiness to come into your heart. Okay? So, is there anyone here listening? Good morning, Julie, who has an uncomfortable feeling still in their solar plexus that they want to share with the group? Good morning, Barbie. What we're here doing is some energy releasing on the third chakra. We release being alone and being afraid, choosing not to be locked into old patterns and have new options. Yes, so what I did is ask for anyone who were here for the work if they had any difficult feelings in their solar plexus that still might be there. I know sometimes it takes a while for it to come. Let me see. Okay. All right. So Angel Wing says she has a fall. So what I want to offer to her is some healing energy, which everyone can take to bring healing into the body. So I'm just going to see it move down, and you'll be able to feel this. The color is going to be blue and purple. It's going to come down from the head, down around through the spine. Yeah. Hold on. So down around the heart here, there's some gathering of distortion. Let me let that move. So what am I doing? I'm doing kind of a collective thing for everybody, but Angel Wings, this should help you. Did you fall hurting the lower part of you or the upper part? Can you answer? I went down to about the waist where the kidneys are. Yeah. Good. And we're moving into the hips. I'm going to change how I'm using my hand here for feels hip, which is the balance of the body. And then I'm going to move shoulder to hip. Whew. And back to the back of the heart. Do that repetition again. Good. Yes, you do. Yeah. Okay. So we're down the right leg. Someone and she's here walking on the path in truth. This energy's from the Pleiades, and they work with intention and tempo. Now to the left leg. So moving the left leg. How's everyone feeling? Is anyone feeling it? So we go from front to back here in a moment. And the bottom by here and then a moment. I'm letting the light guide me here. Shoulders. Right here. I was getting a lot of creaking in the neck. Let me get front to back. Carol's feeling it. Angel wings, can you tell me how you felt or how you're feeling this? Whichever you want to answer to. And now we still have to do the left leg. And we're going to do the ankles when I get done this leg. And the energy wants to stay and work around both ankles. Run the low back. A lot of really what they would call compression here. We have to let our thoughts lift it out. Lift up and out. Walk freely. Nice. Good. Let's see. I too fell this weekend. It relates to the feelings that really want and need to be released. Bless you. You're welcome. Chase says, I am feeling the heat on my low back. Good. I'll stay there a little bit longer. I'm doing an interesting movement I can't explain. You know, we call it the little people that can work inside the spine. We use like a little broom to clean up stuff that's not there, that shouldn't be there. So it can become all in the perfect action. And then, so I'm going to the left hand, wrist, elbow, temple. Oh, that was a neck crack. Elevated. Right hand. Eric says she can feel it too. Good. Let me step back here for a minute. Clean up the energy field. You know, the toes are very much a part of healing. So you want to work your toes, because when you take a walk, it's your toes that actually complete the balance. So perhaps if there's falls, you're not using your toes, you're stopping, you're moving through your foot halfway. So spend time when you're relaxing, moving those toes, teaching them to function and to be strong again. And let the foot be a foot, not just a half a foot. So angel wings, are you still there? And Julie, how are you feeling? You also fell. Look at the heart here for a minute. Now it's becoming larger, more light. This happens to be a violet lavender light in the heart. I'm just going to pull this scarf that is about the pattern of the fall, the separation. Andy had a headache, it went away. Julie says the energies are so intense the internet is phasing in and out. Yes, it's powerful light. I don't know about Andy. All right, I'm going to just bring some balance to all this energy here. Oh, Baba. Blessed be that every cell within the body feel free, know truth, and believe I'm not alone. I am one of the whole. I am a part of the all. For I am a child of God. I will let the illumination of the spark of the light ignite deeper and brighter within you. Very good. Now, you're either going to be tired and need a rest, or you're going to feel very energized and great. Whichever it is. A lot of light came through. Any other thoughts or questions on our healing series day today? Yes, it's always be able to see where we are, meaning in each moment, so that we can be happy and joyous about it. For when we deviate and go to that other space of separation, it'll bring us a lesson. And we really all don't choose to desire that. So, see the sunshine in all things. So, if anyone can respond to tell me now that it's over, do you still feel you're moving, or do you feel peaceful? Are you large energetically? Chase feels energized, like I've just taken an energy shower. Well, guess what? You did, Chase. Thanks for sharing. Yes. Thank you. All these things that make us feel anything other than the way you're feeling, Chase, right now, it's just stuff. And we all have the capacity to get to where we know how to shine the love, whether you call it the light or whatever it is for you, and allow it to transform and become free. And then there's a happiness that's meant to be. It's so beautiful. Yes. So I'll give everybody a few minutes if anyone else wants to say or ask anything else. But I would put that right up there with our journeys today. We got an energy shower, right? Feeling it for sure, Julie. Thank you. And see, when you're bringing light in from God, there's nothing but good that comes from it. Because it's just simply love. Absolutely nothing else. A way of realization of what is shifting. Very good. Maybe take a moment, be aware of where you're going, and work with those feet. You can get a bottle, make it ice, roll your feet back and forth over it. And that'll help heal anything that might be a little traumatic from whatever happened. But it'll also be strengthening and helping. You have to walk with your feet. All right? And we'll be grateful to the Palladians. What a lovely energy, right? The seven sisters. All right, then. Tomorrow we will have our messages from Mother. And I appreciate everybody who came. So glad you're here and we're able to receive. Much to contemplate. Think about what I said was going on in that third chakra. And if you could get to where you feel joy there from owning that you're a child of God and allow happiness to support you through your life, how much more wonderful would that be? Yes, I feel chills all over my body and I feel much better. Thank you, Mother TheoSophia, for the healing session. You're very welcome, Marty. Thank you for your comment. And Annie thanks me for the shower of light and love. All right, very good. I'm going to go toodaloo and hope to see you tomorrow, 11. Many blessings. Thank you, Chase. Thank you.